NBA battle. Warrior vs Pacers. Yet another clash at Chase Center between the Warriors and the Pacers, and the result was still the same. Even big names like Stephen Curry and Chris Paul couldn't save their team. Hey, basketball fam, we're analyzing one of the fiercest clashes of the season. The head-to-head blow between the two high-scoring teams of the season, the Golden State Warriors and the Indiana Pacers. A game packed with excitement, from buzzer beaters to slam dunks. But before discussing the outcome, let's start from the beginning. Pre-match figures. The game kicked off with an air of excitement. The Warriors never beat the Pacers at their home field, Chase Center. The spectators waited to see if history would repeat itself or if new history would be made. Unluckily for the Warriors, the victory continued to elude them. Stephen Curry and Tyrese Haliburton head-to-head against each other for a thrilling match. On the Warriors' side were players like Chris Paul, Andrew Wiggins, and Draymond Green, while the Pacers had a powerhouse of Miles Turner, Pascal Siakam, and Aaron Nesmith. Yet, the Warriors' previous 22-point victory in February gave them a significant psychological edge over the Pacers. Additionally, their previous win over the Grizzlies, with G.G. Jackson contributing a colossal score of 35, was just the confidence they needed. The Warriors were ready to portray their great moves to their opponent. Meanwhile, the Pacers weren't lagging behind either. They entered the field confident with the win in the previous match by a 19-point lead. Pascal Siakam, in his complete form, dedicates 25 scores to the team. No wonder the game was indeed considered to be one of the best ones. Plus, the stats of never losing by the Warriors in the Chase Center skyrocketed their morale. Match opening. First quarter. The first quarter was somewhat neutral. The Warriors made the first score. Nembhard equaled the score, yet Curry was quicker with his impressive handling of the ball and passing it to Podziemski, who scored a three-pointer. And what a team performance by Wiggins, Draymond, and Nembhard. What a fantastic ball handling among the three, and Draymond aiming the bucket successfully. Within 2.5 minutes into the game, the Warriors were on fire, claiming a lead of 2-7. Nembhard attacking the Warriors' rim is undoubtedly an incredible comeback by him. He tackled Kuminga and Podziemski beautifully and passed the ball to Turner, who scored the bucket, finally increasing their static score. But the Warriors are fully charged. Their body language portrays their thirst for winning the thing. Look how beautifully Draymond crossed the court and targeted the Pacers' rim. Even the tall-eyed Turner could not stop it from happening. At this time, I believe that the Warriors will change history. Haliburton attacked the Warriors' rim with 10 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Oh, what an unfortunate event for him that he missed the shot. With his excellent thinking skills, Draymond saves the day. Well, not for the Pacers. Draymond passes the ball to the other end of the court to Curry, and slam. Curry earns another bucket. With 9 minutes remaining, the Pacers are finally entering the game. The score is increasing for the yellow jersey, while the black ones look frustrated. Wow, that pass by Draymond was just mind-blowing. Yet Kuminga loses the opportunity with a miss. Luckily, his offensive rebound was quicker as he grabbed the ball and threw it to Curry, who shot a fantastic three-pointer. Pacers gaining the momentum, Siakam takes the ball to the other end and passes it to Smith, who shoots a perfect three-pointer. With his incredible score of 44% on three-pointers, Smith is hard to beat. With almost 6.5 minutes remaining in the first quarter, the Pacers are making their way up on the scoreboard. They are creeping to secure the driving seat just 2 points behind the Warriors. That is another beautiful blow by Curry. It seems like Curry is going to create a record in this match. The ball is in the Pacers' possession, and Siakam proceeds to the other end. His height made the defense difficult, and Siakam scored again. Kuminga hands the ball to Curry. Curry tries to make his way near the basket and shoots a perfectly aimed basket. The ball is in Toppin's possession and he passes the ball to Shepherd. Shepherd aiming for the basket, wow! What a mind-blowing block by TJD. That's some high-class stuff. The game is getting intense, with just 2 minutes remaining, and both teams are neck-to-neck. The first quarter ends with an equal score of 38-38. What a thrilling showdown by both teams. Second quarter. The second quarter was started by an extraordinary throw by Thompson, gaining the lead of 2 points over the Pacers. The Warriors are still on fire with their intelligent ball handling. TJD passed the ball to Draymond near the rim and strategically passed it to Podziemski. Wow! What a flawless three-pointer in the Warriors' score. However, the Pacers are also showing some exceptional expertise with the ball. The ball dances in McConnell's and Shepard's hands, and Shepard passes the ball to Toppins. A well-timed three-pointer is added to the Pacers' account by Toppins. 10.5 minutes remain, and both teams do an exceptional job on the court. Paul drives the ball through the other end, saving it from McConnell and passing it to Thompson. Thompson steps back a little and dunks the ball into the bucket. Colin Draymond's possession, clears the court, and passes it over to TJD. TJD blocks the defender and the ball is over to Thompson. Whack! What an excellent three-pointer by Thompson, dodging Clay's hand and wham! Into the basket. He's celebrating, and he should be. What an exceptional performance by him. 9 minutes left into the game and the Warriors are gaining the lead. Ball in McConnell's custody, he throws it to Toppin, Toppin jumps to the basket, and wham, what a dunk by Obi Toppins. 8 minutes left into the second quarter and the Warriors still own the show. Cannell with the ball and hands it over to Smith, and wow, little help from his height, and he shows the ball the way to the basket. Klay Thompson to Chris Paul is a perfectly timed three-pointer, leading the score to 48-53. 4.5 minutes left, and Chris Paul increases the lead by 54-62. What an extraordinary performance by the Warriors. But the Pacers are not gonna give up without a fight. Halliburton clears the court, passes the ball to Turner, and wham, what a dunk. Final 2 minutes and the Pacers have covered the lead. A very close knockout between the two, and no team is ready to give up. Curry clears the court and dunks the ball in the basket. The bell for the halftime rings, and the ball reaches the bucket. What a close call, with the Warriors just 1 point lead. However, the Pacers smashed the third quarter, surging ahead with a commanding 14-point lead over the Warriors. Third quarter. The thrill started with 8 minutes remaining in the third quarter. An impressive block from Siakam, right above the bucket, followed by an exceptional performance by Halliburton, clearing the court and dunking the ball for a point. However, Payton blocking Curry's shot was unnecessary since it would indeed enter the rim. But no harm was done because Kuminga steals the ball, clearing the whole court. He points a flawless dunk. The Pacers snatched the lead, and the Warriors are trying to regain the lead. Halliburton cleared the court, passing the ball to Nesmith. And wham! What a fantastic three-pointer that was. The Pacers are ahead of the Warriors with a lead of 80-76. Curry is trying to clear the court, but the close defense from the Pacers is hard to beat. Curry to Kuminga and back to Curry and whack. How an extraordinary three-pointer that is. Curry bent his back a little and, stretching his whole body, placed a perfectly timed basket. Only 6.5 minutes remaining in the game, and the Pacers' lead is getting dominant. Halliburton cleared the court, passing it to Smith and Smith to Siakam. And what a perfectly executed dunk by Siakam, regardless of Payton and Draymond surrounding him with a tenacious defense. 5 minutes remaining in the quarter, and both teams are resilient like a rock. Kuminga to Curry, and wow! What an extraordinary block by Halliburton. Halliburton clears the court and passes the ball to Nembhard, Nembhard to Smith. Smith jumps a little, stretches his body and bam! With a three-pointer, the score is 82-79. The Pacers are still in the lead. And how beautifully Nesmith dances off dribbling the ball between TJD, Thompson, and Draymond, maintains his grip on the ball, passes to Siakam, and what a perfectly timed shot. After 6 minutes into the third quarter, the scores were 80 Pacers and 76 Warriors. But just after a minute, it was increased to 85-79. The Warrior has become desperate, and the Pacers used their desperation wisely. Curry clears the court dodging the Pacers on his way. He shoots with perfection, but dang! What an intelligent block by Siakam. The Warriors left the whole court empty and gathered around Pacers' hoop. Siakam took the opportunity with his strength and passed the ball to the other end, where Nembhard was just ready and scored. With just 3 minutes remaining in the quarter, the scores have risen to 91-81. With his exceptional speed, Nesmith was faster for the Warriors, and they could not hold him back, stopping him from scoring. The Warriors have lost the will to win. 2.5 minutes remaining, and the Warriors are looking clueless. Their body language shows a lack of confidence as they wander around, trying to find the ball. Halliburton beautifully leads the ball through Podemski, Paul, and Moody, but no show from their side. With a lead of 12 points by the Pacers, the scores are now 95-83. With final moments and a few minutes left in the game, the scores have reached 100-88, and the Warriors are struggling to get some points on the board. Draymond ran across the court, trying to block the Pacers from scoring. He managed to stop a few shots, but it was a lost battle. The coordination between the Pacers was exceptional and the reason for their success. The quarter ends with a score of 102-88. Final showdown. The final showdown begins, and the Pacers' outstanding performance is unchanged. Shepherd leaped forward, stretching his whole body and snatching the ball away from Curry, clearing the court and passing it to McConnell, and McConnell aiming for the bucket, and wow! TJD just pushed him and drew a foul. Draymond, having the ball, aims for a bucket and succeeds. Toppin, with the ball, passes it to Nembhard. Nembhard dodges and dunks the ball. Chris Paul to Curry, and wow, he jumps in the air, stretches his body, and throws the ball to the bucket. Intelligently played by Curry for a three-pointer. Almost 6 minutes remain in the game, and the Pacers are leading by 112-101. Nembhard to Turner, and what a fantastic dunk by him. His height is playing with him. Ball in Curry's possession, what an impressive pass to Draymond. Turner tries to block the basket, but what a lovely rhythm between Draymond and Paul. And Paul scores again. With just 3 minutes left into the game, the score is 116-109. Wiggins owns the ball, and what a lousy shot from him. The ball rebounds from the bucket, and luckily for the Pacers, they have a good defensive rebound and throw the ball to Nembhard. With lightning speed, he approaches the rim and ducks for 2 points. The clock is ticking, and the Warriors are desperate. Just 1.5 minutes left. Curry attempts for a three-pointer. Unluckily, it bounces back and goes in possession of the Pacers. The timer goes ringing, and the game ends at 123-111. The Warriors trying to get the lead in the fourth quarter was insufficient. The gigantic mountain of scores by the Pacers was hard to beat, hence losing the match by 12 points. Post-match analysis. The Warriors' third quarter was the most wretched this season. With Pascal Siakam and Halliburton, adding 20 points from a total of 36 points was a remarkable combo. However, the performance set by the Warriors was indeed a disaster. 6 turnovers, 30.8% shooting, and 23.1% from beyond the arc might be one of the worst performances in the season. The stats won't say that the Warriors didn't work hard. The Warriors shared remarkable coherence among the team, with offensive rebounds 24 and defensive rebounds 40. But after claiming the third quarter, the Pacers didn't let them stride back. The disaster started with around 4 minutes left in the second quarter. The Warriors lost the game with 5 minutes left in the third quarter. Although the Warriors tried till the last quarter, the ship had already sailed. And most of the damage was done because of Turner blocking some close calls. On the Warriors' side, Draymond stood out from the team. His unique tactics and quick thinking were the reason that they were saved by a humiliating defeat. And because of his quick thinking, he passed the ball to Jonathan, but Jonathan missed it. Luckily, his offensive rebound was better than the defensive, and he passed the ball to Curry, who shot a three-pointer. Later, halfway into the first quarter, Draymond is still on fire. He passes the ball to Curry and gets points. The second quarter was a lot better for the Warriors. The team showed outstanding performance with back-to-back pointers by Clay, Curry, Wiggins, and Kuminga. Clay almost swayed his skills on the court with quick reflexes and shots aiming the hoop. The Pacers covered the lead just 2 minutes into the second quarter. But the Warriors were faster and claimed a lead of 2 points by the end of the quarter. Their body language was ready to win the whole thing. Conclusion. The player-by-player performance shows second-best minutes after Curry. Draymond secured 8 rebounds and 6 assists and showed some excellent moves. However, Curry didn't fully show his capabilities. Overall, it was good, but if we check the quarter-by-quarter analysis, you'll realize that Curry dropped 13 points on 5-4-6. Over the final 3 quarters, he had just 12 points on 4 for 18 shooting. But you can't simply blame him for the loss. There were too many players involved. But if we say this game is something that will always be remembered, that will not be an overstatement. Thanks for watching the whole video. Comment below and tell us about your views on this match. Don't forget to share your favorite team of the season. For more fun NBA videos, subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon for the latest updates.